Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Iron Man profile. In today's video, we're going to be grinding for some robot parts and overall just keeping our forge going for the amber polished. And in the meantime, we're also going to be stopping by some darker auctions. I really want to try and get at a minimum a power 7 book during the Scorpius, because that would honestly help our Terminator a ton when it comes to master mode coming really soon. So that is definitely on the list today. Hopefully we can find one this video. You guys will probably know before I do by looking at the title or thumbnail. But yeah, should be a good time. Don't forget to go and leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. But without further ado, let's jump right into this one. Super quickly though, if you do find yourself checking out the Hypixel store, checking out these brand new Power Orb skins, which is really interesting, don't forget to go and use code Zach when buying Skyblock gems on the Hypixel store. There's also a sale going on right now, and the code does stack with the sale. So save yourself 5% on checkout with ZACH. That's my career code. It greatly supports the channel and helps me out a ton, so I do greatly appreciate each and every one of you. But yeah, don't forget to use code Zach when you're checking out these new Power Orb skins. Some of these are really cool. I honestly don't know which one to put on mine, so I'm gonna be honest, I bought all 3 of them. I bought all 3 of the fire sale skins. I don't know which one to put on. Like, look at this apple. This apple actually looks sick the way it changes into a golden apple. For me, it's really a toss-up between 2 of them. The golden apple one looks really clean in my opinion, and then also the glistening melon is also super cool as well. Oh, it's actually tough. I think I'm leaning towards the apple though. I think there's just more change, and the grape one's kind of cool too, just not really enough color changing for me. It kind of goes from like this light purple to a really dark purple. I guess it could look cool on the plasma flux, but unfortunately it doesn't change based on which one you have. I feel like it would be cool if it changed. Like this was like for the radiant power orb. It'd be cool if there was like a blue variation for mana flux when you have it, then the golden apple for the overflux, and then the glowing grape for the plasma flux. So it would be cool if it like changed like that, but I gotta make some decisions. And right now, honestly, I'm leaning towards the apple. I really am. I think that's just the way I have to go. I think that's what we have to do. Let me know in the comments down below which one you guys think looks best. I'm gonna go for the golden apple power orb skin though. Yeah, there we go. I applied it. So now when we put it down, I mean, it just looks clean. It just looks so clean. The apple looks sick. I can't even lie. It's got to be the apple for me. Oh my goodness, a power 7 book. This is literally why I'm here. This is exactly why I'm here at this time. Going for 94 mil. I really hope these guys can just be kind of nice. I really need it for my Terminator so badly. Let's see what this goes for. Is this gonna wreck my bank? We have a lot of ruby mine to do. Let me just get a little cheeky bit. Okay, there we go. Up to 82. I mean, oh no. Okay, there, I'm at 94. That's what it's worth. That's what it's worth. That is exactly what it's worth. Please. Oh my goodness, please. Yes, W for turn, Pog. Let's go. I got it. Oh my, what? So many coins. Why couldn't I have just gotten lucky in like a super pair? You know, if I got lucky in one super pair along the journey of this profile, that would have saved me 100 million coins. Kind of insane. I'm now officially broke, extremely broke. I literally can't get anything from the dark auctions. Shout out to those guys though for giving me a fair price. I forgot to nick. So yeah, I mean, literally got it for bizarre value, which is really surprising to me, not gonna lie. But power 7, that thing's going straight onto the Terminator. For anyone who's curious what the difference between power 6 and power 7 is, it was something I was curious about too, actually, because I was like, is it really worth me like paying this much money? So power 6 increases bow damage by 50%. That's already massive compared to power 5. Oh, I lost it. Where'd it go? Compared to power 5, if I can find that again. Power 5 increases bow damage by 40%. So an extra 10% bow damage is kind of insane. It's an extra 65 damage to bows, which is insane. An extra 15% on top of power 6. By far, very worth it. It's fairly priced, I'm going to be completely honest, and I'm just happy I was able to pick one up. Let's see if a power 7 goes for cheap, right? These things are worth 23 mil. I don't know what I'd throw that on. Maybe like the Necron or something, right? I'm not buying this. Definitely not buying this now. 32 mil, all yours, buddy. All yours. Enjoy that one all day long. It's literally only going for 24, so kind of tragic. But I'm just so happy we got a power 7. That's all I came here for. That was my main goal for the Scorpius, was getting my power 7. I also really wanted this plasma nucleus. I really do want a plasma nucleus and a hegemony. There's a couple things I need, but I saw one of these go for 540 million coins the other day. I'm curious. Let's sit here together and see how much this thing goes for. We'll try and get my max bid in. I can't even afford that one. It's already past how many coins I have. It's up to 89 mil. Okay, well, people are gonna start jumping like crazy, right? Oh my god, if you're telling me this thing only goes for like 100 mil, I'm gonna lose. Okay, there we go. That's more on track. That is more on track. 180. But yeah, 200. This thing should honestly go for like 3, maybe 400 mil, which is insane that it's worth that much. I saw someone pay 540 mil for it yesterday. I couldn't believe my eyes. I mean, you can buy a whole plasma power orb for like 450. Yeah, see, 306, that's actually a fair price. If I had the proper coins, that's one I could have bought, honestly. So yeah, that's not a terrible price for that one. To be honest, I just don't know what that guy who bid 540 million coins someone was thinking. Kind of insane, but yeah, I mean, darker auctions are just so tough on Iron Man nowadays. The prices that these normal profiles will play, like there's level 331 in here. He's actually, no, he didn't actually end up getting the plasma nucleus. Who actually did? What level was that guy? Guy's level 205 and just has 300 mil to spend. Like, getting money on regular profiles, I feel like, is just so easy nowadays. And on Iron Man, it's not terrible, but it's just so much mining. So much mining. And it's hard to keep up with the regular players, but I don't know. It's just a little problem with the Iron Man profile. It's harder. It feels more rewarding when you get stuff. Like, getting this Power 7 is just super exciting. I can literally only get it during Scorpius or from a super pair, so getting one is definitely rare, and paying under 100 mil, honestly, I'm quite happy with. I kind of want to do a little bit of a test of sorts, basically to see the actual number difference in damage between the Power 6 on my Terminator and adding Power 7. So currently, I have Power 6 on there. As we were saying, though, Power adds an extra... Power 6, sorry, increases bow damage by 50%. That's really good. Power 7, however, increases bow damage by 65. So how big of a change is that actually when looking at real numbers? I went ahead and gathered all the materials to go ahead and craft a training dummy. This is something I haven't actually crafted before, but still something I've been meaning to actually get, just because I feel like it would be cool to have on the island, just kind of mess around with. Oh, I think it's like that, right? There we go. Training dummy. Place a training dummy that can be used to test out weapons and other damage sources. A training dummy can take the form of almost any mob. Right click to access its settings. So I say we go ahead and test it out. Let's go ahead and place down the training dummy right here. You can right click it and select the mob type. Okay, cool. They have a bunch of options. What's a good thing to test on? Maybe we'll just go Wither Skeleton. Has 10 million health, as you can see. And when I go ahead and click my Terminator, I'm actually doing 188 damage per tick, not including flame. That's just from one arrow hitting, I'm assuming. Either way, we'll test it as so. If I right click, 189, left and right click, yeah, just about 188,000. So let's go ahead, hop into our anvil while in combat. Okay, there we go. I'm out of combat. Let's go ahead and put Power 7 on. Oh, that actually looks so clean. We need to get Overload 5 really badly, and then, who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and get a Chance 5, a Snipe 4 from our enchantment tables. You never know. But here we go, 169 XP levels. Boom. So from 188k up to 195. Okay, that is actually a sizable increase for this damage amounts. I'm not really properly set up for damage at the moment either, but 195k from 188, just adding an enchant, I mean, 238. Why was it 238? Oh, I guess I just got lucky with something, probably Ring of Love. But yeah, 195k damage, that's actually really good. That's like quite the increase. I'm actually really happy with that, and obviously it needed to be done either way. The more damage the better, especially as we get into the later master mode floors. So our Amber Polished is coming along very nicely. Right now it comes down to forge time, and speaking of which, I have 4 golden plates that I've just finished up, so let me go ahead and put those away. Those are the 14 golden plates that we require for basically the entire thing. Now I need to get some refined diamonds going, and then refined mithril and titanium. There's a lot of forge time ahead of me now that I start to see it in front of me, so I need to basically be on top of this and log on and get these things cooking as fast as possible. So let's start off by getting 5 refined diamonds going. After that, I'll get another 5 going, and I'll probably show you guys that as well. I also had an extra token when I reset my tree, so put that on Quick Forge, have it on level 4 there, so 12% faster. Instead of 8 hours, it's 7 hours and 2 minutes, so not terrible, but still definitely gonna take a while with the mithril plates we have to do, the drill engines, and then like the actual sapphire plated drill engine. How long does that thing even take? I haven't even looked at that. Let's go ahead and look. How long is the forge time? Day and 6 hours. And then how long is Amber Polish once we even have everything together? That's 2 days and 2 hours. Okay, that's a lot of stuff we gotta forge. So our forge is done again, which means I need to get another 5 refined diamonds going, basically as soon as possible. I have been grinding robot parts in the meantime. Not really sure how to make content of that, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like you guys don't want a clip every time I get a Robotron reflector, you know. I feel like that would just be spamming the video. So yeah, basically just been grinding robot parts. If you guys remember what I was at before, these were just not the numbers. Like I think I've gotten 15 of these, maybe 10 synthetic hearts, maybe 10 FTX 30s, probably 10 or 15 of those, another 10 or 15 of these, and once again, Robotron reflectors seeming to be my kryptonite. I think I had 13, now I'm up to 23, or I was at like 15. Either way, just getting way less of those compared to everything else. Either way, though, that is a bunch of robot parts, so the grind has been going well, because for Sapphire Polished, I believe I need 25. Let's actually remind ourselves, man, I swear I have the worst memory when it comes to trying to get all this stuff into the forge. 25 FTX 3070s and 25 Electron Transmitters. We are chilling on both of those. Now it just comes down to the Robotron reflectors. I mean, for the Amber Polished, I need 50 of them, which is kind of insane. It's a ton. But yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely. Also, I do find it kind of insane that by far, Robotron reflectors are the most expensive of these pieces. They're actually like over 5 times more expensive than any other piece. So I wonder if they just have a lower chance of dropping overall, but I've seen no proof of that anywhere. So definitely strange. In terms of other robot parts that we'll be using, I mean, obviously I want to do nucleus runs relatively soon because, I mean, if I get a Devondrill or like a Quick Claw, that would be amazing. And I need to do 50 nucleus runs for 2 Skyblock levels, so I need to do those eventually as well. But in terms of other things that we need robot parts for, if we look up perfectly cut fuel tank, this is the max fuel tank. We'll be going for it eventually. I'm honestly in no rush. 70 synthetic hearts for this thing, and the gemstone fuel tank is 30 control switches, which I nearly have enough for now. But either way, kind of insane. And then is there anything you really need super light motors for? I guess not, right? Or maybe there is something, but I'm just drawing a blank. I'm trying to think about other drill add-ons. The only other thing would be the omelets, right? That's what goes on the slot below. So I guess you don't really need super light motors for much, but either way, we just need a ton of robot parts. I mean, 70 synthetic hearts. I'm not really in a rush to get the bigger fuel tank though, mainly because the titanium infused fuel tank gives me 25,000 fuel, and with the ability to basically call up the drill person in my Abby phone, it's not really a massive concern. But I'm actually curious. The gemstone fuel tank gives you 50k. What do I need for this? 10 gemstone mixtures, 30 control switches, in a day and 6 hours. See, this actually wouldn't be too bad to go for because we should hopefully get enough gemstone mixtures for this through our nucleus runs. So through our nucleus runs, I could actually see myself upgrading this. And yeah, that wouldn't be too terrible. And then the perfectly cut, it was just the, let me go back to it really quickly. Perfectly cut fuel tank. This one is 25 gemstone mixtures. That's kind of insane. Not gonna lie, that is a lot. So yeah, I guess whenever I get this from nucleus runs, as we do like a ton over this profile, then I'll grind for the synthetic hearts for that, and I'll kind of just keep whatever I have extra, obviously. But I'm not in a rush to get this by any means. I don't need 100,000 fuel in my tank just because of how easy it is to contact the person now. So that's kind of my thought process. But Amber Polished is a direct stat boost, so really want to make sure I keep on progressing towards that, and that's what we're doing, slowly but surely. Unfortunately, that is going to do it for today's episode. I don't think you guys understand the amount of time this takes. Anyone who's grinded robot parts by hand understands the ridiculous amount of hours. Also, I took a screenshot by accident somehow, but the ridiculous amount of hours it takes to get this many robot parts has been kind of sickening. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it would. We're not even halfway on the Robotron reflectors, and I had some beforehand, so it's going to be a little bit. Luckily, my forge is going to take a while, so I kind of just need to force myself to get like 5 or 10 Robotron reflectors a day, and eventually I'll get there. Even then though, that's like honestly at least an hour, maybe even more worth of work. So yeah, the grind is going to be a little bit tedious, but hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode. Power 6 on the term, or sorry, Power 7 is actually insane, so super pumped about that. We're broke again though. We have some ruby mining ahead of us, as well as G-Drag leveling while we get ready for master mode. So if you guys are enjoying the series though, don't forget to go and leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. Don't forget to use code Zach when checking out on the Hypixel store, picking up that brand new fire sale. And without further ado, I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.